Good morning, everybody. It is Friday morning, about 10:30 or so. We got a bit of an update. We've talked to some locals, made a bunch of phone calls, and done other reporter-ish kind of things, I guess. We've become reporters, so that's interesting. First thing, local public transport is running. There is bus service and LRT service within a couple blocks of Parliament. I believe that the City of Ottawa has a Twitter account or a Facebook page, or they have a way of you can see where detours or delays and where exactly service is running. But as a general whole, there is public transport to the downtown core. I've had lots of complaints and comments about the horns running late at night. There are some serious efforts being made to curb when the horns run and how late they run at night. Since the horns are the life of the party, unfortunately this weekend they're probably not going to stop before 11 or 12, but we are trying to make plans to have horns stop about 8 during the week and not start until 8. They're not starting till about 8 in the morning is when things seem to be happening. They stopped about 11 o'clock last night, which was nice to have them start doing that, but we are working on the horns. It's kind of difficult because the truckers don't sleep very much and the horns are the life of the party. One person walks along going like this and the whole line erupts. But we are working on the horns. We still need some more volunteers for security. Things are improving in that aspect, but we still need people. Even if you can't come and be a coordinated effort, if you're local who wants to come and help with security, just to walk for an hour or two during the night or in the wee hours of morning or evening when the police presence is at its least, feel free to come and do so. Foot traffic. There's lots of reports, of course, the mainstream media is like, there's nobody here. Well, for every semi-truck, which takes up a very large space, there is one person, and that one person occupies the seat of said truck blowing his horn and whatnot. So even though we have a lot of vehicles here, we only make up around the Parliament Hill directly area. Probably there might be 1,000 or 2,000 of us, maybe. And most of us are in our vehicles because that's what we're here for. So the local traffic that you see and the crowds are locals. They're people who've either traveled here from out of town, staying in hotels, who come here to be seen, or they're people who walk here to be seen. So the media says there's nobody here. Yeah, there hasn't been a whole lot of people here during this week because people have to work. And not everybody's able to take time off work to be here. So the fact there's been a couple thousand people here every day during the week is pretty cool because most of them have to walk here. They're actually quite local. This weekend is going to be crazy though. There's reports of like tens of thousands of people coming, and judging from the feedback we're getting on our page, there's a lot of people who are coming from quite a ways to be here for the weekend. So those numbers will explode again. Next thing, fuel, food, and other supplies. There's all, of course, still needs for those. Confederation Park, for anything that is not fuel, can go there. Diesel, regular gas, and propane to 302 Coventry. That is the location to take those things to. You will probably hear reports of a fence going up around the War Monument. That is 100% true. There is a small light-duty construction-style fence put up around the monument. It seemed to go up early this morning. I think that they're anticipating trouble. I don't think there's going to be trouble. If you come down here and you see the love and the joy and the happiness that's down here, the people trying to stir up trouble, they do not get very far. Parking is going to be very hard to find parking close to the downtown this weekend. If you know your way around, you'll probably be all right. But if you're from out of town, you're probably going to have to park a ways and walk a ways, or drop most of your people off and then go find a place to put your car. Parking is going to be difficult. What else we got going on here? We have been receiving lots of people wanting to help in ways that the Adopt a Trucker program is currently coordinating. We've heard reports that the site was down for a little while. And so there's lots of people willing to give. We've had a couple requests for support. So if somebody who has time to sit in front of their computer or their phone for several hours a day wants to try to coordinate those efforts while the website is down or outside of the website's ability, feel free to let me know. And then we can actually let people know that we have sources for people who are looking for laundry or showers or a bed or those kind of things. So we're looking for somebody to coordinate those efforts. Next thing, lots of people are saying that we're inconveniencing local residents and businesses, and old people can't get groceries, those kind of things. If there's a person who needs help walking down the stairs, and there's a convoy, or not a convoy person, but a protest person who's nearby, they help them down the stairs. If you can go up to anybody in that protest up there and ask them for help, and they will help you. We are not inconveniencing local businesses. They're opening, and the ones we've talked to, their business is going up because you go and choose washroom at Timmy's, you buy a coffee and a sandwich on your way out. We are supporting local businesses. We are not blocking them in. They are closing of their own volition and missing out on big business opportunity. We've talked to quite a few locals who've walked us around and shown us. There are a few residential areas where the protest is parked, but not nearly to the extent like there's not residential buildings facing Parliament. Those are government buildings. Those are office buildings. So yes, some citizens and residents are being inconvenienced by where we're parked and located, but the police have also made sure they have left the main avenues of traffic to the residential areas open so people can access public transit and they can get out. So yes, there are some, but it is a small amount of people are being inconvenienced. It's unfortunate that they are, but it is not nearly on the scale that is being spoken about, especially by the mainstream. So there's our quick update for today. Sorry that it's a little bit longer than usual, but as we get more and more popular, I guess, and find out this is what we're supposed to do, we have more and more information to feed out. There will probably be another update this evening. We'll try and speak on more of these same topics and anything else that arises during the day, and we will let you guys know before the big party tomorrow. Thank you, and we'll talk to you later.